Man, I think it's gonna storm, and it doesn't look too good out there. It's getting pretty dark. Not a big fan of it, eh, Steve?
The weatherman, does he?
I do it all the time.
Yeah, as always.
Everyone says like, oh, I look forward to Dawes Tales because the weather's gonna come on.
The weather report,
right?
Corey does.
I mean, it's just something I kind of picked up. Everyone kind of talks about the weather. It's like a common thing to talk about.
Forget our cast. Let's go to Chex News because
I think I'd be a very good anchor person for a Chex News.
There you go.
I think I would be.
We might look into that.
Right?
Get us on the desks.
I think I could do it.
What about us, like co-host Steve? It's
Yeah.
like, oh, and pass it off to Steve with the weather. Well, no, you'd be the
No,
weather
I'd be the
man.
weather. You'd be like sports.
What would I be?
Why would I be sports? I guess because I know nothing about sports like you know nothing about weather.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone just kind of changes things up. James, you would be like out and about, like doing your thing.
I'd be live on location kind of thing.
Yeah, live on location. You'd be the guy that's like spinning the wheel, like winning prizes.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'd be Pat
Live.
I'd be Pat Sajak off of like Wheel of Fortune out there, but like just in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, so like if it's like a nice day and you're at like the marina or something like that, like people come down there and like find you and they can like win prizes.
Yeah. No, I'd be down for doing that.
I think you could do it.
Yeah, I think you guys make good like a good weather guy and a good sports guy. Just it'd be interesting to see what happens and how accurate you report on that shit.
I think I'd be really bad at being weather, actually, like trying to point at like certain things, and it's like, man, somebody would come and like grab my arm and like point it to like the right spot.
Yeah,
I feel like that would happen every single fucking time.
Just like Steve would be like, oh yeah, the Seattle Seahawks in the MLB, yeah, they did really poorly. It's like that's NFL.
Yeah.
So, Dawsey,
Yep.
I got a list here for you.
Let's do it.
You ready?
Yep.
All right. Mitch Marner.
I fucking hate the kid. I don't think he's a good hockey player. I just don't like that he held out when he did. I think he personally should have signed right away and not wait until I think the day of training camp.
Okay. Some strong feelings for that. Let's go with British Columbia.
It's a magical place here in Canada. Like, when I lived there, man, everything else didn't seem to matter. You just live day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute. One day you could go up into the mountains, hike, watch a sunset, and the next thing you know, like you're in your bed going to sleep, waking up for the next day. It was the best time of my life. I will never forget it. Anytime someone wants to go to vacation, I will definitely go out to British Columbia.
Houseplants.
Houseplants. Well, houseplants are a big thing for me, and they weren't like a year ago. So I follow a lot of things on like Pinterest, so like home decor and all that kind of stuff. So I found all the plants that I wanted. I kind of got pretty much all the plants that I wanted in this house, whether they're on shelves, whether they're in front of the TV, in a corner somewhere. I'm in love with the snake plant, which you guys can see in the corner kind of by the door there. Another name for it is mother-in-law tongue. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Somebody might correct me and give me fucking shit for it, but I'm pretty sure that's the other name for it.
The TV show Power.
Power is it's a great show. 50 Cent, I think, helped produce most of the episodes. I don't know, I just fell in love with it. It's just like a rich man's culture, owns a bar, high fancy lifestyle, nice suits, nice cars, beautiful women. For sure, man. Like, you know what? I gotta get caught up on it. So I'm glad you actually mentioned that right now, because that's on the to-do list.
And last but not least, the food sushi.
Sushi. So sushi, I actually didn't start eating until I moved to BC. So when I got there and I met a bunch of people, they went out for sushi, and I said to them, I'm like, well, guys, like, I've never had this before. And they were like, what a great way to start. Like, you're eating it in the best place in Canada. Like, it's fresh, like, every single day. Fresh sushi. Yeah, so California roll with the spicy mayo. One of my buddies there, actually out in BC, introduced me to the spicy mayo. Not that it's on the actual sushi itself, but instead of dipping it into soy sauce, you just dip it into spicy mayo. Because I'm not a big soy sauce guy. So I will sometimes, but most of the time I will, actually all the time, I dip it into spicy mayo. And then enjoy some lovely fresh sushi. Everyone warmed up? Steve, you warmed up?
Of course.
James, you didn't say much, but I'm pretty sure you're all warmed up.
Well, I'm always warmed up. I was a little taken aback by the idea of dipping sushi in mayo. I think it's a little overkill, but hey, to each his own.
Spicy mayo. By the end of this cast, we will get you on it.
Oh no, I love it. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love spicy mayo on my, like, just drizzled on my sushi, and then I dip it still. I go with the soy sauce. But the idea of like dipping it straight in spicy mayo is just, for me, it's a little bit of overkill. But like I said, to each his own.
At the end of this podcast, like I said, we will get you on to spicy mayo into dipping it. And with that said, everyone, welcome to Dawes Tales.
Welcome, everybody tuning in. And this is Dawes Tales. We'll be getting into tales from heads to tails and telling both sides of the story.
Man, we're on episode 15 right now. Like, this is pretty big. 5 episodes away from being episode 20. I feel like we should do something big at episode 20. Not like a circle jerk, but like us, like ordering food and just like having drinks and stuff together. Be like maybe even like after the episode or like before.
Oh, can I make a suggestion?
For food or the circle jerk?
Both.
Oh, cool.
So so first we should start off with Soggy Biscuit, just a good old fashioned game of Soggy Biscuit, food and circle jerk combined. You're familiar with Soggy Biscuit, aren't you?
Is that when everyone stands, all the guys stand in a line and then come on a cracker, and the last person to come has to eat the cracker?
In a circle, yeah.
That's what it is?
That's what it is. That's Soggy Biscuit. Or it can be, I think it's a cracker, it could be like an actual biscuit, or a cookie, or a donut, just something edible.
Where did you hear that game?
I don't remember.
I heard it off a TV show.
I definitely heard it in a change room. Hockey, in a change room.
I heard it from Silicon Valley.
That doesn't shock me.
Which is an awesome show. For anyone that doesn't know, they should definitely watch Silicon Valley. But that's where I heard it.
I've been meaning to watch that, actually. I haven't seen it yet.
The last time we talked, I told you to fucking watch that show.
I know, you did. But we should definitely have, I'm thinking, like a plate of sandwiches and, like, a plate of donuts and, like, a fully stacked, like, a stocked fridge full of beer and wine and, like, whiskey. And we need to hire someone, just like an on-call waitress, or in your case, just like a half-naked dude with like a bow tie and like just a totally ripped chest with like baby oil on it to like serve us. Like, you know, like he could have a name like Gordo or something like that. It's like Gordo, I need a top up. Does he need a top up of wine?
And it's a bunch of dudes.
And
like, mind you, like there's a bunch of dudes in this house, and then there's like dudes serving us.
Yes, 100%.
I'd get behind it.
Okay. I'm sure there's escorts for that.
You think?
Probably.
Oh, for sure. Like around here, though? Like
he's like, wait, I don't got to sleep with you all? Oh, I just got to serve you alcohol and food and beverages? And all right, sure, I'm in.
He'd be all for that.
Yeah.
We'd make friends. He's like, you know what? You guys are actually pretty cool. I kind of like this shit.
The next day, he's like hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Like watching a hockey game or something.
I'm like, all right, Dawes, I'm going to dip out. What are you two saying? Oh, we're just going to kick it. We're just going to chill.
Yeah. We're going to throw on some Netflix.
He might go home tonight. He might stay. He starts getting up and like serves us like food and stuff. Be like, man, you were not working tonight. You were one of the boys.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to do that for episode 20. I think it would be super cool. Because that's a big milestone. Not like episode 10 or anything, but like when you get to episode 20, that's a lot of frickin' episodes.
I think at that point you know that you're in it. You're like in it for the long run, because anyone can make it to episode 10 and they can just call it theirs. Like, oh, we made it to the double digits. That's a good enough run for us. But like To make it another 10, I think that's like that shows your commitment.
Like on the 10 and then 10 more.
Yeah.
Then you're on the like you're not stopping. Like you're going in this to the long run.
Well, it's not just that, but like even still, from episode 10, grew a lot. From episode 10 to 15, which is now, we're still growing.
Man,
We're still gaining followers. We're getting more downloads on Spotify, iTunes, things of that nature.
Yeah.
YouTube fell off, but that's because everybody wants to listen to it on Spotify and
you
iTunes.
can't listen to this kind of stuff on like YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube's good if like we were on like video portion.
Yeah,
but like
exactly.
nobody wants to watch us like talk.
Yeah, no one wants to watch just like a thumbnail for like an hour and a half or whatever, and then. But and like, why would you have that when you can go to, like you said, iTunes or Spotify? It's
Because
just
then you
like,
can do anything you want, whether
Yeah.
you're driving, working out,
working,
doing some gardening, working, whatever the case is,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like I listen to a lot of podcasts when in the morning when I take the bus and go to work. It's not a long bus ride, but like it's my favorite time to actually listen to a podcast because I can.
Mm-hmm.
So like we've actually come a long way, and not just like Steve and I, but like even James. And the two of us have come so far. We said this before on the podcast where we were literally talking into a laptop to record our voices. Mm-hmm. And then now we're a studio version. We have a producer, some sponsorships.
Yep.
Like it's a pretty big deal around this town.
We're gonna have a waiter soon by episode 20.
Yeah.
Or a I don't know if you call it a waiter, but we're gonna have like a caterer kind of thing.
I hope so.
That'd be nice.
Like, what do you think with like people like starting up podcasts? Like, what's the first thing you think they kind of have to do, James?
Oh man, well I mean they just have to find like they just need a laptop that has a microphone built in or like an attachment, and then just Audacity. You just download whatever recording software you want. But yeah, that's all they do. But it's just a matter of starting it. Like I wanted to start my own podcast for the longest time. I tried to start. Well, you know this, both of you. I think both of you know this. I tried to start my own podcast, but the problem is, it's just like you just have to commit to it. And I just couldn't. I would just keep putting it off, and then like I tried twice, and it just fell under the got swept under the rug, as they say.
So commitment is a big thing.
Commitment's
for
a big
podcast.
thing.
Huge thing.
100%.
That's the first thing Producer Hop told Steve and I. If Producer Hop was going to come on board, boom. You know what? This is what it's got to be. This is kind of what I expect. If you don't kind of do it, then I'm kind of out, and you guys are fucked.
You see, and that's pretty much what he said. Now, I agree and I don't agree with James' comment there. Commitment. He's definitely lacking that. That's why his dating game sucks ass. Mm-hmm. And also the fact that he said like, oh, you just need a laptop and this and that. We tried that. It didn't fly the way that we did it now. I think you got to dump all your money. Commitment is more than just doing it on a regular basis like how we used to. Commitment is Dawsey spending $300 on a mixer and putting up some of the money, me putting up the money for my own mic, everything, and us throwing the money and our passion right into it, whether it flops or it doesn't. But you know what I mean? Like
we all love doing this.
Yeah,
we all love doing this.
Yeah, so that's it. And like I said, commitment sometimes is more than just showing up, James.
Oh, well, had you been there, every time I would try to record, I bet you I would have my podcast on, like, up and running then.
You might. You should have got Dawes Tales on as guests.
I should have had Dawes Tales on as guests, yeah. But you know what? You are correct, like, in the sense that if you do have... Because it's accountability, right? Like, when you put, like, that much effort and that much money into, like, equipment and, like, setup and all that, there's an extra sense of accountability, and it makes you commit to it that much more. So I will agree with you there.
Yeah, like if we quit, I'm taking this goddamn mic with me.
Yeah, but then,
I would too, man. I would say fuck him.
I'm just in it for the mic. But
fuck Dawes, I'm taking this mic with me. Goddammit.
Yeah, but like you said, Dawsey, like we do this for fun, because that's another thing too. Like that's one thing I really discovered is that when you do this kind of thing. It's good to try and strive for like more views and more downloads and more viewers and whatnot. That's definitely important, but you have to make sure that you're not doing it solely for that. You got to make sure that you're doing it just because you enjoy it. Just getting together with like buddies and just shooting the shit. that's what it's about.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. That's kind of like basically, yeah, like Steve and I started. Like we were literally, I just got back from BC and we started not hanging out, but like we started playing like video games together, and then we both listened to podcasts, and I said like, oh man, like we should do our own, and then whatever, a couple of weeks later, he comes out with this bomb fucking name that we still have now into a sign, and now it's on Spotify, iTunes, and stuff like that name, man. Like that's what's cool for me about all this. Like the people that like to be on it, the people that we had that wanted to be like an actual like sponsorship for this show, and the fact that we can come together, have a couple of drinks and drink during this cast and just have a fucking great time, right? And this weekend actually is going to be even better because we're all fucking headed to the fucking cottage.
Oh, cottage time.
Fucking cottage time, boys.
So pumped.
I'm going to jerk you off. I'm going to jerk you off.
I'm going to jerk myself off while you jerk me off. It's going to be a great time.
I'm going to watch James sleep
again
while eating chips.
That's what you did last year, right?
Yeah, that's what I did last year.
Well, how did that come about?
I was just looking for a place to sleep, and I didn't want to sleep with our good buddy Christo in his tent.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, there's got to be a spare bedroom. James had passed out so early that I forgot he was there. And I go into this room. I'm like, okay, perfect, empty room. Sitting there eating my chips. I'm like, where the fuck is the light?
Yeah, it's pitch black.
It's pitch black. So I'm like, I'm flicking my lighter. I finally find the switch, flick it on, and I turn around. James laying in the goddamn bed I wanted to sleep in.
Right.
Fucking asshole. Anyways, he should have known I was going to go sleep there. So I'm sitting there eating my chips, trying to think about like what to do. So I'm watching him literally sleep while I'm eating chips. This is sounding more weird now that I'm mentioning it.
I like it.
This guy's in boxers, just like ass out, just fucking laying there sleeping. I'm sitting there eating my chips.
Watching his ass.
Fucking having a snack while watching a snack.
Yeah, and I ended up dropping the fucking bag of chips. And it spilt everywhere. And then I'm picking up the bag of chips. And I got it all. I'm like eating them out of my hand now because I'm fucking hammered. And I'm sitting there still watching him. And he tries to go, boo.
I tried to scare him.
Really?
Well, the dropping of the chips woke me up. And I was aware of what was going on. Like, I knew Steve was in the room because I could hear him going like, fuck. Like, and I could tell the light was on. And I was like, ooh, this is a good opportunity to maybe scare the piss out of Steve-O. And I try and doing that, and just nothing. Just stone face. And
I think I ate another chip.
Yeah,
I was like mid-chip. I'm like, uh-huh.
After he said boo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could hear him eating the chips. I could distinctly hear the crunching.
Where'd you go after, Steve?
Well, I had a little chat with James. He's like, "Come here, bud." Just like
I tried to be a good friend, good Samaritan.
He's like, "Come on, it'll be fun."
Yeah.
He's like, "Come on,
it'll be fun."
He's like, "Come on." I was like, "No, I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna go hack like another half a pack of darts." And
this does not look fun. It looks painful.
Yeah, yeah. If you see James out in public, you'll understand. But anyways, I was not about to sleep with him and his pet snake, so I was out of there very quickly. I said, "No, man, it's okay. I'm good." And I went outside and slept with Christo, who I immediately big spooned.
You were in the tent.
Yeah, I got kicked back out into the tent because there was not enough room in the bed with me and James.
Everywhere else was taken?
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, your drunk ass took up the whole fucking big bed.
That is true.
You were drunk as fuck that night.
I was not into... I wasn't born. I was dead.
You were dead.
I came back to life a few times.
You did, unfortunately, because I had to put your ass back to bed every time. And then you're puking. And then I had to fucking wipe your beard like a BB. It was horrible.
There was puke everywhere.
Yeah. I'm so happy that you guys got footage of that because I was passed out this time.
I know. Like, you would have loved it.
I KO'd early.
You would
I
have
got a little
bit.
I'll show you after the cast, James. This shit's funny. This guy.
You got videos? I still got the picture on my phone.
Getting carried out by two guys, and he's like, "Oh, but the fire."
Oh yeah,
I was so worried about it.
You were telling me about the fire.
What a fucking idiot!
Yeah. Oh my god.
And then I might be the only guy to ever fall out of a swinging chair.
Yeah. Well, you were laying on it. You still fell out of it.
Yeah, like I rolled off.
I don't know how you manage that.
And then after that, I was trying to shoot three throws.
From the ground.
Yeah.
Looking up at nothing.
Literally nothing. Maybe I was trying to get the fire going. Like I was trying to throw sticks in the fire.
You were shooting for the stars.
Thank you.
There you
That's
go.
a really nice way to put it.
There you go.
So, when we're kind of at the cottage, lots of stuff come up.
Oh, yeah.
Right? But I think the one thing that comes up is that, so we go out with two other guys. Our buddy Chris that you heard on last week's
Episode 14.
Episode 14, when we did the fantasy draft. You heard Chris on there, and then you heard Ian on there. Chris A is married. B, Ian is pretty much married. He's getting there. Right?
Damn near.
I'm waiting for the message for him to...
He's hitched at this point.
Exactly. So it's kind of the three of us right now that kind of go up. So I think some of the biggest things is kind of a dating conversation, girl conversation.
Oh, I thought you were going to say who's buying the hookers for this weekend.
I don't think there's any hookers out there.
Well, no, you buy them and take them with you.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I would not do that.
Escorts.
That seems like a lot of money.
Yeah, but
It would be, but...
It's the boys' weekend, though. Like, you gotta...
Oh, sure. Well, let's see your visa button.
Okay, I'll chip. I'll chip.
James is in.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah.
I'll buy my own.
Like a weekend, man. That's Saturday, that's Friday, Saturday, and you gotta do it for Sunday, too, because they're still there.
You're paying them by the hour. I better get some roadhead on the way up and the way back.
Oh, I better be getting more than that.
What? She's just riding you in the middle of the fucking highway?
I mean, you're not driving, so you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, no, we're talking like some like piss.
So what? Excuse me?
Like, we're talking like, I want to see you piss out the fucking window, like, whatever. Like, if I'm paying that kind of money, like, I'm going to see some freaky fucking shit.
James is just driving along as Dawes is like, piss on me.
Yeah.
Just piss on me. And James is like, well, that's my interior. What the fuck is going on here?
No, you know what's gonna happen? She's gonna be he's gonna be like piss on me. She's like, well, that's $50 extra. I'm just gonna pull my visa. Just take whatever he wants. I need to see this.
James' arm just turns into that dad with the candy hand, just like there you go.
Here you go, son.
Throws it back.
Yeah, just throws it back.
You got tap?
Oh, she got tap all right.
Man, that would be an expensive weekend. I wouldn't even know.
Well, we could just buy one and we could all share it.
Yeah.
That's super gross. I don't think I would do that.
You share with everybody else in Ontario.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you share with pretty much strangers, but you wouldn't share with us, man. That
hurts.
That hurts.
That digs deep.
That's shady.
Y'all are fucking assholes.
Well, you
I'm
just
selfish.
said
I'm selfish.
you wouldn't share an escort with your two best friends, but sure, God knows she could just leave a call and come see you. Literally, still.
But that's like my money I'm throwing up. Unless we're all in and on together, which I guess we'd have to be for it to be Friday,
Shared?
Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Duh.
Well, and by the way,
Sorry.
and Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, and one of us gets a turn each day. Someone gets Friday, someone gets Saturday, someone gets Sunday.
You on dating websites, James?
I'm not right now. No.
Nothing? Steve, you're on something?
Yeah.
What are you on? What are you
I'm
using?
always on.
I'm always on.
I'm always on.
Always online.
I thought he said Amazon. I'm like, wait, Amazon has
Amazon dating?
Oh shit! Amazon, you better not steal our idea.
Oh, Jeff Bezos, hit us up. We'll sell the idea to you.
Is that the guy?
That's the guy.
Let's go get that patented tomorrow. No, I am on some dating websites here. Tinder, Bumble. That's
You're using both.
it. Yeah, Tinder, Bumble. I got my range is set a lot longer on Tinder. My Bumble's more like in town.
I've seen actually Tinder because I just joined it a couple of weeks ago again, and after you swipe through like your town or something like that, then it goes even farther. Like you don't have to pay for it.
No, you don't have to pay for it.
They did that during the
Quarantine?
pandemic, the quarantine.
Okay, yeah.
So they gave you free global. You could go global.
What?
Yeah, like
Germany, baby.
Holy shit.
Yeah, like once I'm done my things, I was like searching.
Israel, baby.
They're
Really?
they're like go global. You hit global.
Russia, baby.
I'm getting like Australian,
Nice.
Asian,
UK, like anything. Like,
UK would be pretty dope, but you can't go and see them.
Australia would be the dopest.
Yeah, but you can establish something and then later on go see them.
All right, Dawes, you go global. Where are you matching? Who do you want to match from? Like, which country?
I was just about to ask that.
which?
That's a great
I was
question.
just about to ask that. Yeah.
Come back to me, please.
Come
If you
back
guys
to
don't
you?
mind.
Or,
Yeah.
or let's give it a top three. Like, top three, because I
Yeah.
got my top threes.
Already?
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. Of course.
Do you already have your top 3, James?
I can think of it very quickly.
Or like 2. I don't even give a
I
shit.
don't know. I need
'cause
like
know-
24 hours.
I know damn
Really?
well.
Yeah.
Then I don't
I
think
need to
you
do
do.
research.
Research on
Yeah.
the type of girls you like?
Are we talking about? Wait. Are you talking about countries or like certain like ethnicities?
I didn't ask the question. Don't look at me.
He's going to like fucking Pornhub and be like Brazilian, hentai.
Yeah, where do anime girls? What country do anime girls live?
Yeah, like he's
Anime land.
He's trying to search for whatever. Like he's like, yeah, you know. Anyways, so James, yeah, you go global on Tinder. Let's say,
Yep.
where are you hoping to land your match?
Oh man, so that is a tough one. I'm gonna say, shut the fuck up.
That's like, I want to match in Neverland.
I want to match never. I would love to.
It was off the top of my head. Shut up.
I would love to match with a nice girl in Narnia.
There you go.
Yeah.
He wants the blue bitches.
Yeah. The ice
Wait,
Avatar,
no, that's
fucking
Avatar.
dumb fuck.
Which one's Narnia?
Narnia is like...
Narnia's with the giant lion and like all like the half goat, half people kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
he's
he likes
into
animals.
Little more on the bestiality kind of
Bestiality.
scale.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay, top 3. Go for it.
Okay, if we're going countries,
Africa to get those lions.
African Lion Safari. This episode is sponsored by African Lion Safari,
Fuck.
the strip club.
That's a great name.
It's all outside.
Name the top 3. I'm going to fucking kill you.
Okay, yeah, and you're gonna need a whole year. So first off, Romania.
Very random. May I ask why?
I think the women are beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Spain.
That's number 2.
That's number. Actually, no, let me switch those. Spain is number 1. I hear Western Europe is a little more like culturally. They're a little bit more like us. There's not a huge culture like
Difference.
barrier. Yeah, exactly. So you got Spain, and then you got Romania, for the reason that I said already. The third one, I'm not really sure, but I think I would have to go with either like Venezuela, like somewhere in South America.
Ooh.
Like I fucking am I love Latinas. I love
There you
Latina
go.
women.
There you go.
Love it. And then
Yeah, I can tell.
and the thing with Romania is like they kind of have like that mix, I think. Like they're European, but they're also they got a little bit of like they got a little bit of that like Greece kind of ethnicity, you know, that kind of thing. And then honorable mention would have to be Philippines.
Oh, okay.
Honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Philippines.
Steve,
Alright.
you can go for it.
You want me to go for it?
Well, yeah. I mean, if we have time left on the cast, like that was fucking forever. But yeah,
know,
please
yeah,
go
no,
for it.
I'm
So,
glad I got that off my chest.
Yeah, no. You had some explaining to do.
I'll put some on your chest.
Okay. Jeez.
Oh fuck.
Anyways, my top 3, if I were to go global, and I gotta land anywhere, I'm thinking, like I said before, Australia. Australia, I think, has a lot of beautiful ladies over there. The accent's a little strange, but I'm kind of growing to it. UK.
Yeah.
Anywhere in the UK,
Yeah.
you know, people on TikTok, chav check. Like, come on, I don't care. Any UK girl. Last pick would be a girl from Italy, because I love the accents, love the culture, could eat the food, everything. It'd just be amazing. So I'm going with those 3 countries or places, roughly.
That's
Italy.
pretty good.
That's a good one.
That's a good
You
one.
like your
Yeah.
pastas,
Well, I like the pastas, and
like those lasagnas.
but I like the accent as well. Just
Yeah.
like the way that they talk is
Well, it's the
very
most
nice.
supposed to be the most beautiful language in the world.
It's a
correct?
pretty beautiful language.
Next
yeah.
to, I believe, Paris. Like,
Oh yeah.
I guess France.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, which is the most romantic place in the world.
How's the French talk?
But fuck the French. We got enough of those in Quebec.
We got yeah.
So if I want a French girl, I just go to Quebec.
No, that's true. Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah. Well, but they are different though than like European French women.
They're way more cultured.
Yeah, exactly.
They're better everything.
Yeah, the European ones are.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
No, let's get back to my pick. So yeah,
Okay.
like Italy, like gorgeous.
Yep.
Also amazing voices. Like I said, the other two I already explained. Amazing.
Well,
just amazing. I have the best choice in women. Does
The UK I like.
Yeah.
Right? Like the
Okay,
accent. Like
so-
I met a lot of the UK people at NBC and they were fucking awesome people. They're just like Canadians, to be honest.
So I could assume UK is going to be on your pick, or do you got 3 different picks altogether, Dawes? Like, what are your 3 picks?
I'm not going to say them in order, okay?
Mine was not in order. Mine
Okay.
was just
That's fine.
3.
I don't want to do it in order. So definitely like UK.
Amateur.
UK would be good.
copycat.
Fuck, let me talk. UK, Russia.
Ooh.
Like Russia. Like those women are fucking beautiful. Beautiful women out in Russia.
You know, you could just mail one over.
I think if I get to like 45, 46, 47, I'll probably do that.
That Scytho sounded like a man who tried doing that already. It's like, oh my god. I mean, I tried, but God, what a hassle.
I spent so much money and no one ever came.
I think she may have actually just been playing that. I might have been catfished.
You know what? We'll see Dawsey on the next season of 90 Day Fiance.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
Or the
Dawsey-
MTV special.
I can see it.
Catfish.
Yeah, one of those two. Get Dawsey on it. So you got the Russians,
My third,
UK.
you know what? I'm going to sound...
Like a pervert?
I'm not going to... No. This is just...
Thailand.
No. You know what I'm going to go with?
Thailand. We know.
No. I'm going Canadian women, man.
Really?
Canadian women.
You know?
Honestly, we're the best people in this fucking world.
You are a
So
good
why
Canadian.
not have a good Canadian girl? Someone that likes hockey, the Leafs, cottage life, likes traveling a bit. And you know what? You can't find a girl in Canada that does not like the country girl lifestyle. So you know what? And I think it's kind of sexy.
Bullshit.
The country girl lifestyle.
I
I think it's sexy.
I
I
guarantee-
want one. I want a country girl. I'm going to admit it right now on Dawes Tales. I want a country girl.
Oh.
I am not a country boy.
No,
I am
you're
a
not.
city
No, you're
boy.
not.
I want a country girl. I want combined lifestyles.
both me and Steve are thinking like, yeah, you're definitely not. You are correct there. But well, first of all, there's definitely not every Canadian girl wants to be a country girl. That's a fact. But I do agree that country women are sexy. I 100% agree with that. Any girl who can get their hands dirty is fucking aces in my book.
And I would give it to Dawsey. Like, Canadian women are sexy. You look at TikTok. I've sent you some sexy Canadian women.
Totally.
You know, like
That's the
they are.
thing.
They
And
are
you know
beautiful.
What? You gotta
we are
stay
beautiful.
within your roots, man.
Come on now.
Well, then I'd go to the UK.
So I'm going back to Trinidad.
See ya.
Jeez.
Bye bye.
Hey, really quickly, Dawsey, do you know where your family like heritage is from?
Nope.
Oh.
Oh, I got some Irish blood in me.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, jeez. There you go.
Yeah,
Like,
like
that
Irish.
was really hard to get out of you.
I just don't know where the wine came from. Like a lot of my family enjoy drinking a lot of beer. I mean, I do like my beer, but I do love my wine.
Your snobby, egotistical, self-centered self.
Narcissist? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
You forgot the word prick.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
Yeah, maybe
yeah.
all of that, like, summoned up into a glass where you could sniff into, and then you're like, oh, yeah, you know what would be better than this is if I just fart in the fucking glass and smell it so I could smell my own essence within the cup and the wine and taste it all together.
And then everyone
now
else
you're
drinks
like-
it, and then now you are a part of me.
And
I
now-
am you. You are injected with me, with Dawes.
This is why I don't drink his wine ever. If he's like, "Hey man, have a glass of wine," I'm like, "No, I'm okay."
This is why I don't drink wine, because I'm afraid of becoming like him.
Yeah, exactly.
Wine's a good choice, though, of alcohol. We have to be honest here.
No. Disagree.
I really need some sophisticated and classier people on this podcast.
Are you kidding me?
No, I just fucking said it. Did I stutter? No, I didn't.
Who the hell else is going to put up with you? If you actually got other wine drinkers, they would probably get sick of your ass. So.
Actually,
Yeah.
Sam drinks wine. Sam drinks wine.
Oh, big.
That's a big get. Sam. Actually, you know what? Correction. I think she drinks like the girly shit, like the pussy shit.
Oh, so that's not
Girls'
even
like
night
girls,
out.
like
Girls'
yeah,
night out.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not
like
wine.
that's like fruit punch in a fucking wine container.
Okay, whether she drinks wine or she doesn't, that doesn't make your credibility any better or not, Dawes. Like, you fucking idiot. That doesn't. Just because you're a fucking snob and you're a wine snob
I
doesn't
drink
make.
wine.
No.
I wear a suit and I have houseplants.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have a goldfish. Oh, sorry. I thought we were talking about shit that doesn't matter.
There you go.
And I have a cute dog.
Okay, I could go buy a cute dog at any point that I want to. I also own a suit myself because we work together. And I drink something that is much more of a gentleman's drink than you.
You drink Hennessy, but your beer of choice is Budweiser.
No,
I'd rather drink James's fucking cum.
I fucking drink... No, it's not Hennessy specifically. I drink cognacs and brandies and, nicer things.
Right, I'm drinking wine right now. You're drinking Budweiser.
This is a Tuesday. It's not...
Okay, I'm getting
shit.
down on a Tuesday drinking wine because I'm a classy motherfucker. You're drinking Budweiser.
Because I drink
There's
Budweiser on the regular...
there's literally semen, piss, more semen, more piss in Budweiser.
No, there's not.
There
You're
is
reading-
though, because that's what it tastes like.
Fake
And
news.
trust me, I don't like Budweiser. I think it's disgusting beer.
Man,
think
this
we've
guy,
established
this guy literally comes over to my house one night. I remember this story clearly. Comes over to my house, and we're sitting there, and I'm
I
like,
probably
"Hey,
didn't
man."
have alcohol. Just
No.
everyone knows, I probably didn't have alcohol, so I didn't have a choice rather to drink cum for all night.
Okay, well, right. Well, now that he's got that out of his system.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm like, "Hey, man, do you want a drink?" He's like, "Sure." I'm like, "Well, go in the fridge. Here's a Budweiser." He goes and grabs it, cracks it, takes a sip. He's like, man, you don't keep no fucking Heineken for your guests or anything like
Jesus.
that. Like, you remember saying that, Dawes?
Yeah, I do now.
What a fucking
You literally
Yeah.
took my beer, opened it, and was like, ugh. You don't have any Heineken, no Guinness, no anything like MGD, no nothing. I was like,
Gentleman's drink.
Wow.
Gentleman's drink.
Courtesy is not your strong suit.
Well, I mean, at least I asked if he had it. Maybe it was stored somewhere else.
No, I'm not giving that to you. At least I asked if he didn't have any shitty beer around. Is that like, yeah, you're not a narcissist at all.
See, and the thing is, Steve, I really want to get you onto like different beers, but you're so like, I don't even know how to say it.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like, when I heard that comment, I almost went out and bought a 12 of Heineken and kept it in the fridge just for when he showed up again, so I could be like, "Hey, man, do you want a beer?" He'll be like, "Yeah, I want a beer." I'll be like, "Heineken, here you go," and he
then-
would have been like, "Oh shit, man, you really like grown up. Something's changed here."
See, and then you crack it open for me, like get the top off and then hand it to the person.
Here you go, bud.
While shirtless?
That's a gentleman's game. There ain't no gentleman game when you're handing someone a fucking Budweiser.
You know what? I won't lie.
Fuck you and your hate for Budweiser. All right, I'm just gonna say it on the cast right now. Spotify, iTunes, hello.
I don't
Fuck
give
Dudley.
a shit. I don't even want Budweiser as a sponsorship.
Watch, they're gonna like monetize this or whatever the fuck you call it, James. But either which way, I might get kicked off. They might be like, Steve's portion of this fucking cast is God. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
because he drinks Budweiser.
No, because
They-
I fucking told off the host of
They were.
the cast. Tell them to eat a dick. Fuck you.
I will say this though, there is something I find very satisfying about not just cracking a beer for a guest, but pouring it for someone. There's something very satisfying when you pour like a good
that's
pint of
okay.
beer.
Yeah.
That's just me though.
Without,
like that.
without head.
No, I like.
You gotta have a little bit of head,
Oh, I bet.
You have.
just a little bit of head.
You have to, but I feel the same way, but only when I do it with Hennessy and the high end like cognacs and brandies and Douce and all
No,
that,
that too.
stuff. Beer, not so much. I'm like, here you go, bud. Here's a beer for you. Like, beer's kind of low.
So you don't put any thought into it. That's pretty much what I'm trying to get at.
Fuck.
You're like, hey man,
This fucking
hey,
guy.
it's Tuesday. Here's a can of fucking semen for you.
I am sure there's many brewers out there who would love to fucking just run you into the ground.
But I like a lot of beer. That's the thing.
What do you drink when you buy it?
Yeah. What kind of beer? So aside from Heineken, what kind of beer do you like?
Heineken. Aside from Heineken.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Because he's a fucking snob with this beer, too.
At least
All he fucking drinks is craft fucking
You already asked
beer.
me. You already asked me.
I
You
already
can't go
asked
back. You can't go back.
I'm
I have to
cool with
answer.
jamming.
Oh
I'm cool with
my
jamming
God.
about beer. I can't stand conversation about wine
This guy's-
because I hate wine.
This guy's like, yeah, you
That's
know,
fine.
I like
know
this. I like this craft beer. It's an IPA.
Oh, I do like IPA.
Oh, you know, hi, how are you doing over there in the corner? Yeah, you drink craft beer? So do I. That's Dawes in a fucking pub. Like, that's him at, what's that place downtown? What's that place?
I don't know. There's so many
idiots.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I drink only vegan beers. Like, all beer is vegan there, champ. But can you describe this place? Like, what's the other? There's a lot of places downtown that have.
Oh,
beer.
there's more?
Oh yeah.
Why are they, like, expanding like this? No, this shouldn't be. The one beside...
Almost every pub you can go to has craft beer, IPAs,
Yeah.
everything,
Yeah.
right? That's the thing. No matter where you go, you're going to get it.
Publican House.
Publican House.
Ah.
Honestly, Steve, I was actually thinking that you were...
I was thinking that
thinking
too.
about
Yeah,
that.
because the guy probably walks in there and probably sniffs the other guy's ass, and then he sniffs his ass, and then, oh yeah, you drink IPAs? Oh, wonderful. I got a new IPA right here for you.
Is that
what else is there? Like, I don't fucking drink crap beer, you fuck.
Is that what dogs are saying to each other when they're sniffing each other's asses?
Pretty much. Like, what type of water do you drink? He's like, oh, I get mine out of the tap, you fucking bum. Mine's from the fucking fridge.
I did that the other night with Chris. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Chris was going to get tap water. It was like, I have a fridge that has really nice water, so start drinking that.
Brita bitch.
Yeah. Brita bat. No, but okay, so for beers, yes, definitely IPAs. Some of my family members on my mom's side have a brewery out in Ottawa. It's called Whitewater.
Yes.
Out in Ottawa Valley. That is a really good beer. Bone Shaker is another really good beer. Strong beer, like 8.6. It's like a dark lager, so you really got to like your dark, right? Old Flame is a really good one too.
I've had Old Flame.
Any kind of those. The Bob Cajun ones are actually pretty good if you like a local beer. The Bob Cajun ones are fantastic. We had our guest on, Scott, that would probably tell you all about that Bob Cajun brewery because he is a big fan of those beers. But yeah, like, I don't know, man. You know what? For me, if I go into the beer store, I just look for like a cool label. And then I try it as like a craft beer.
That's
what
pretty
they
good.
taught us out in BC, man. To be honest,
That's how. Well, yeah. That's
Right.
that's a good way to do it.
like if you went to a fucking restaurant and everyone else ordered craft beer, and you were the only fucking motherfucker that ordered like a Budweiser or a Coors Light or like a Molson Canadian, you probably won't get talked to for the rest of the night. You will be shunned from the whole fucking group. And I love that. Craved it. Every time.
So if I need,
I was hoping someone would fucking order a Molson Canadian or a Coors Light or another bottle of fucking cat piss.
just so you could rip them a new one.
Basically.
Oh well.
You know what? If I went out to dinner, let's say we go to the Keg, or we go to, an actual establishment where your meal is going to cost you around $100 a
Yeah.
fucking plate.
Yep.
And I had some jackass with me that was like, oh, let me get some fucking blood water IPA or
Some blood orange.
Yeah, some blood orange or like whatever the fuck that you guys order, because it's all fucking stupid. Why name your beers that? Anyways, so if I was surrounded by a bunch of those fucks, I'd probably get up and leave myself. I'd be like, excuse me, but I gotta leave this establishment.
So you can't fit in?
No, it's
You
not.
don't fit in.
No, it's not because I don't fit in. It's because you guys are all fucks. You guys are like, let me get a little bit of that diarrhea brown
That's a good
dark, diarrhea brown dark, please.
That's
and I'm like,
8.6.
yeah, like I don't understand
I
with
want
you guys.
a frosted mug.
Yeah, and then
extra
yeah,
hops.
yeah, like I don't get it. So fuck
Extra
all that
wheat.
shit. I know I wouldn't fit in with the BC culture, but that's all right.
What I wanted to say too was that I'm actually giving Steve a hard time. Now I'm going to turn the tables on you, James,
Ooh,
because right now you're drinking a Coors Light.
yes.
In a mini can.
Okay, so that's two things, Steve. One is that Coors Light pretty much tastes like gerbil piss. Number two, it's in a small can, so I would probably give that to like a 5-year-old or something like that before he went to school, because he could probably down it faster than you could.
Probably.
So,
I mean, it is a school night, so
if it's not Coors Light, what are you gonna drink?
Well, first of all, if it's a Friday night, if it's a weekend, I'm going with a craft IPA as well.
Nice.
Like
Which you did the other night when we had all the boys over.
and it was delicious.
Yeah.
I will not go darker than an amber lager, but I do like a good I like to start my night off with a couple of craft beers. One is typically an IPA. The other one's an amber lager, like a barking squirrel. I'm a big fan of that.
Nice.
And then after that,
I like the name.
Here's the thing, though. After that, I'm going to. I'm probably going to go to like a liquor. I know you're not supposed to do that, but trust me. If I have more than 2 beers, it's just hangover central the next day for me. And I'll go for like a whiskey and like a ginger.
That sounds even worse for a hangover after you hit craft beer than you go on to liquor.
It's not though. Not for me. It's better.
You're one of a kind, man.
I guess so.
I like it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no. I'm 100% on board with the IPA though. IPA, you can't go wrong, especially because IPA goes good with spicy food like a curry. Like
Yeah.
IPA goes good with spicy
Yeah,
shit.
no, that's true.
And it's-
See,
and it's-
Steve, we match our drinks on our meals.
Yeah.
So when you eat and drink cum all night, you're just used to it from drinking Budweiser. So there's really no match for a drink there. You know what I mean?
No. You can go fuck yourself. I'm still not having it because I pair my meals as well. I'll drink wine. I'll do all that good shit, and I'll pair it with a meal. I've done it at Red Lobster. I've done it at the Keg.
Right.
And I forget the name. Commencier or was it? I don't know. Anyways, people could correct me on that. But
I don't even know what you mean.
Anyways,
Yeah.
there's somebody who like gives you a reference as to like what would go best with this meal.
Oh, sommelier.
Sommelier, commencier,
Sommelier.
pretty close.
Oh, okay.
So sommelier,
Yeah.
and you know what? I've done all that, and that's great. That's fine. I've never heard one say, you know what? Get this IPA. Get this fucking craft beer that some guy made in his fucking back shed.
People here are fucking stupid. They don't fucking know.
You know what? Fuck
You should
too.
know yourself.
No,
You need a
fuck
better
you too.
sommelier.
No,
sommelier is just for wine, not for anything else. Just wine.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, for craft beer, that's on you.
Red sorry, Red Lobster did do the wine, so Red Lobster will do that. Anyways,
I'm pretty sure
fuck
Red
all that.
Lobster doesn't have professional sommelier coming around.
No, but they are.
But they
also,
will tell you a better pairing for what is good with this lobster.
Yeah, it's not professional, but
Yeah.
yes. Anyways,
It's probably a good starting point. I would
It is-
I would appreciate somebody coming to me, and saying, this is what's good for
Try it.
This kind of pasta with this
a
steak.
rosé or a
Exactly.
white or red versus whatever. Yeah, but no, try
Just
it out,
not
boys.
come in a can.
You know what? Fuck Dawes, all right? You
know what I'm gonna do?
I might quit this cast after this. The next 5 episodes, you guys might not hear from me.
You know what I'm going to do for this weekend and this weekend only? I'm going to go out and buy a few craft beers. Ones that I think that you'll enjoy.
Oh no!
And you know what we do? So what we're trying to decide right now is actually if we're going to do the cast out to the cottage or if we're just going to kind of wait.
Relax.
Exactly. Relax. Not worry about anything.
Mm-hmm.
So if we do a cast, then you know what? You know what I'm thinking?
A taste test.
taste test.
on the cast.
Yes.
With Steve drinking, I don't know, like what's a good start? I'm thinking like 4 crafts.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Right, like a wheat, dark, and that like a red.
No, you need to start them off with like right at the bottom with like a good like a pilsner, but like a good pilsner. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
Because pilsners. Here's the thing though. a Pilsner, Pilsners are actually really hard to brew, like a good Pilsner.
Look, James,
because
I don't know why you're trying to explain this, because I'm going to be like, it's shit, it's shit, it's shit, it's shit. And then Dawes is going to be like, oh, well, which one did you like the most? I'm going to be like, the least shittiest was this one.
See, I don't think that's going to happen, though.
listen here, Bud.
I'm not going to like it,
Budweiser.
James.
Listen here, Budweiser. If you actually like listen to the adults talk and actually like maybe take something away from the conversation about what good beer tastes like, then you might be a bit more intrigued to try it. But like I was saying with
I
Pilsner,
agree.
right?
I agree.
Coming from the guy drinking a mini can of Coors Light,
But he
sure.
also drinks
It's a Tuesday.
craft beer.
It's a Tuesday.
I tried to explain that too. It's a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
so-
on a Friday, still, what? Like, you're going to drink Twisted Tea and Budweisers and Hennessy?
No, Hennessy. Yeah.
Like, sorry, like, you want me to grab your tampon out of your pussy for you?
Oh, well, go fuck yourself, Dawes. I'm sick of this shit.
It's cottage. What else do you drink at a cottage but a craft beer?
Thank you.
Oh, my God.
What's it called? White
Whitewater.
Whitewater.
Yeah.
Does it not have a fucking paddle on the can? Is that not part of the logo?
Yep. Well, a few of them, yes.
What?
They have different ones, but
Exactly.
correct. Yeah.
I'm going to say right now, craft beer is the drink of choice
Yeah.
for cottagers.
My family cottage actually has, when you walk into the cottage, there's like two craft beers on tap.
Well, there you go.
Right before you fucking walk in.
Wait, are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
That's fucking amazing.
Right?
Oh, man.
So that's the thing when you drink up there.
So Steve, you don't really have a say in this matter. You are getting force fed craft beer, and
you know what we'll do
we
right
will
now,
convert
actually?
you.
Here's what we'll do. So Hop actually said this episode is going to come out before we actually head to the cottage. So if we get enough people that actually message and then put up something that says, hey, I want Steve to try all these craft beers, then we will get him to try all the craft beers.
Okay.
How about that, Steve?
Garbage.
Right?
I like the idea.
He's in it.
He's in.
He
That's
likes
it.
the idea. He likes the idea. We're going to do it. I'm going to go out. I'm going to pick some craft beers myself. I will bring them to you. We will...
A, I'm not going to enjoy it. B, we need to see if the viewers
such a
even give
negative
a fuck
attitude.
about
I know.
it.
Such a negative attitude
Like,
going
don't-
into something that's brand new. That's fresh.
Have you never
That's
heard-
exciting.
Have you never heard the expression "Don't knock it before you try it"?
Yeah.
I have tried it.
You haven't tried a good one then.
Yeah.
I've tried them with Dawsey.
Which ones? I need some proof. I need some names.
Oh, like I'm gonna fucking remember dog shit.
Yeah, well,
and
then it
like,
didn't happen.
whatever
Yeah,
else.
it
Oh,
didn't happen.
I'm drinking Black Cap. This or that. And
That's a cool
fucking-
name. I kind of like
yeah,
that
nice.
for a brewery.
Yeah. Black
I think-
Cat?
Wow.
Yeah, Black Cat.
I'd be
Black
down
Dawes. Black Dawes.
Black Dawes.
BlackDawes.com.
Hair of the Dawes. That's what it's called.
Hair of the Dawes.
Hair of the Dawes.
Hair of the
What was it?
Dawes.
What was it?
Hair of the Dawes.
Here are the Dawes.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do this. So everyone listening in right now, once when this episode is uploaded, if you can just shoot me a line or even on Instagram, Twitter, let me know. Even if you have an idea for a craft beer that you want Steve to try,
Instagram.
Send
us a pic on Instagram.
Send us a pic
Tag
on
us.
Instagram, even DM.
Yeah.
Let us know if there's a beer that you specifically want Steve to try. I will go out and try my best to actually get it. But if not, I'm going to go out and buy a few of my own that I think I like.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep. Just here's to set the premise. What do you think a stubborn, hard ass Budweiser drinker would enjoy as far as craft beer goes?
Right.
Let that sit with you guys.
Yeah.
And please, we would love to hear your feedback.
Right. We're gonna do it, bud. I know
Steve looks stoked right now.
Cross-armed.
He is fucking.
He is
he's
not-
all on board with this idea.
He's not having it. He's not having it. Okay, so again, I appreciate everyone tuning in. I actually can't wait. Hopefully this weekend is going to be bomb for us, whether you hear from us or not. We're going to have a blast.
It's gonna be
The
lit.
cottage is gonna be great.
Cottage is going to be good.
I'm looking forward to the cottage.
I am too.
And this is kind of almost the first time that we've all hung out since in a way
Pre-COVID.
Exactly, since pre-COVID. So
Yeah.
this will be a nice little getaway for all of us. And I don't know if I mentioned, but it is boys' weekend, so there's no girls.
No girls.
No girls. No women coming up. It's just the boys.
Going to be a lot of fart jokes and a lot of sexual innuendos.
We'll just leave it at that. James, I appreciate you always coming on. Thank you so much. Steve, like I said, I could not do this without you. And until next time, everyone stay safe. And thank you for listening.